The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who now travel to New Orleans to face the Saints. The Saints are the hottest team in football. They've won 5 straight games, and on paper, Greg Rosenthal, but on paper, this looks like another recipe for Saints victory. You got the Bucs, who are not playing well at all, and their quarterback may not be right. His shoulder could be an issue.
He didn't look healthy. He has erratic accuracy even when things are right, so you're never sure what the issue is, but he hasn't been able to practice fully in a while. And when you look at this Saints team, they're not the Saints team that we saw before. And the whole focus is on the defense. That's true, but everything about this team is different. They are 12th in the league in pass attempts. This is a team that every year, good or bad, are the top team. Usually 1 or 2, almost always 1. They're a ball control offense. Willie Snead, remember him? He was a major factor for this team for a long time. He's barely playing. They always throw to tight ends in New Orleans, whether it's Ben Watson or was it Jimmy Graham or Kobe Flynn. They don't throw to their tight ends anymore. There's no Brandon Cooks on this team. It's like a totally different team, even offensively. It's more conservative, and Drew Brees is such a pro. He can kind of handle whatever type of offense they want to run, and he's playing well.
Well, and people look back on that Saints Super Bowl team and think, well, obviously Drew Brees threw the ball crazy amounts, and they got by on turnovers on defense with Greg Williams, blah, blah, blah.
That's what I think.
But they ran the ball that year
right.
more than they had any year up until this season. They're balanced.
Right in that same area.
Right. They are using their running backs as receivers too, but they're a running back-based offense. I love the way they're using Ted Ginn, where in other offenses Ted Ginn has been purely a deep threat. Now he's a line of scrimmage guy to get you yards after the catch.
Ted Ginn's been good.
He's been great. And then I look at the Bucs, who I think we spent all summer, and it was very easy to fall into this trap. We've covered this ground on Hard Knocks, and all the elements were there to say the Bucs are a team that's going to take the next step with the talent they have. And we just didn't know enough about how the defense would respond. And they've been injured, but they've also been an utter disaster. I watched that Panthers-Bucs game, and it was the hardest thing that I've seen on Game Pass in a solid month.
I don't even really want to talk about the Bucs until they show a sign of life.
Last in QB hits, last in sacks, probably
exactly.
no Brett Grimes.
Every key metric, their defense is in bottom 5 or last.
They've hurt me. And so I'm moving away from them. And Drew Brees can still play.
Still looks good.
They do ask him to make throws, and when he has to do it, he's still Drew Brees. So when you take that and then put a smart run philosophy in the mix, and then mix in playmakers like your boy Marshawn Lattimore in defense and
Brandon Coleman,
Alvin Kamara in the backfield. I mean, it is so far away from week 2.
Wow.
Adrian Peterson was scowling at Sean Payton, and their defense was getting fried. And people
maybe
like
this could
me
be
were
your
making fun of
Right, the fact that Mark Sessler
maybe,
is giving a shout-out to Brandon Coleman, as a long-time Saints homer on this podcast, that's music to my ears.
Anyway, so the Saints will probably destroy the Bucs, who are fraudulent.